Is in sight for the 6 Operation Transformation leaders, but not before they go on a 5K fun run. That's tonight at 8:30. But now on one, Luke has Daniel in his sights in Shortland Street.
Get well, and I'll call you later.
Thought I'd never leave. Now, where were we? How many prescriptions equals a gold watch? I think I'll meet with Behringer's myself. Look, I'm not anti-medication, but I'm not going to prescribe Behringer products just because they give us money.
If you want to keep your job, shut up now.
The word overdraft springs to mind.
Don't you dare.
Well, how else am I supposed to cover my share of the bills?
Well, we'll do a bit of careful planning. We will pay the urgent ones now, and we'll put the others off till the next payday.
Yeah, when thanks to the evil queen of cutbacks, we've got the same problem all over again.
Well, we were the ones who offered to take a pay cut.
To save Mum's job. Are you wishing you hadn't now?
No, of course not, but it is going to be a struggle managing.
That's why we need a flatmate.
How many times do I need to say it? No, I want us to be safe this time. We can manage by ourselves. Oh, laundry calls. You sort those. Crucial and less crucial. Oh, no.
What's wrong? What happened?
The washing machine died and took all our whites with it.
Is it still under warranty?
No, the word overdraft springs to mind.
Hey, how's the schmooze fest?
Terrible. I should never have gone.
Why, what happened? Yes, another sleepover for Lauren. Dan will be very happy.
Well, I'm glad someone is. Rachel threatened to sack me tonight, and Callum just stood there and let her.
Why?
Because I stood up for my patients. I said that we should be putting their needs first and not using them to flog off expensive Behringer drugs.
Okay, and this while your sponsors were in the room?
Yeah, not like they could hear me. More's the pity.
Oh, so it's just, what, Rachel and Callum?
Yeah, and some bigwig from the DHB. And I told him that they're the ones that should be funding us instead of selling us off to some self-serving drug company.
Wow, you really did have your say.
Brooke will be laughing when she hears. Her idea of medicine is a big Behringer lolly scramble. It's just wrong. Why can't Callum and Rachel see that?
Well, they probably can. But Behringer's money keeps the PCC going. You know, maybe they figure the end justifies the means.
I bet that's exactly what John Granger said when he sent his thugs out to hunt down Craig.
All I'm saying is when you HOD, sometimes you have to play the politics game now and then.
Well, maybe they better play it without me.
Damage report?
Nugent's not too impressed, but I think I managed to smooth the waters.
Maybe with the DHB, but not with Sarah.
If anyone from Behringer's had heard her little tirade, that would have spelled the end of the sponsorship deal.
So you thought you'd threaten her job? May I remind you how hard it is to find and keep good HODs?
I had to get through to her somehow, and I thought you supported me.
Rachel, I was in shock. I only hope she doesn't call your bluff.
Well, if she does, I'll deal with it. Can we just drop it now?
I know what was getting to you tonight and had nothing to do with Sarah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have to have these events, but maybe it's not such a great idea to hold them in a bar.
Oh, well, it's part of the job. I'll cope.
Oh, I'm sure you will, but it's other people I'm worried about. Okay, how about we go to my place and have a decaf to unwind?
Sorry, I'm wiped out. I might just head home.
All right. Well, aside from the Sarah debacle, I think we did very well tonight.
How did things go with Melissa? She seemed pretty into you.
So was her friend Tina. Met her outside the casino. Took them both back to mine.
2 of them? You legend.
I think Lothario would be a more accurate description.
Go on. So you got them back at your place?
Well, Melissa and Tina wanted a party, right? So I'll leave the rest to your imagination.
I don't have one. I need details. Come on.
I think what he's trying to say is things didn't go quite to plan.
Oh, they would have if it hadn't been for you pesky kids.
Next time you can put Harry back to bed.
Believe me, there won't be a next time.
Glad to hear it.
Things will be different when I get my own place.
Well, lock up your daughter's Ferndale.
Oh, I'd certainly be sitting on my porch with a shotgun.
Where's your sense of sport?
A real sport I'm all for. How about a game of paintball at the end of the shift?
Oh, I gave up playing war when I was a kid.
I'll be in.
Yeah?
That's a perfect stress breaker. What could be more relaxing than shooting Luke?
I suspect that Dr. Worthington lacks the aptitude for an actual battle of skill.
All right. You want to get thrashed? I'm in.
Pine Street, 3 o'clock. I have a regular booking.
I'll see you there, Luke.
I'm a surgeon, remember? I've got brilliant hand-eye coordination.
Excellent. I hate it when I win too easily.
We're going to that place on Pine Street. Tag along if you're free, more than merrier.
Yeah, awesome, I will.
What's this? People. A few of us are going after the shift.
Well, you're not working this hour, right?
No.
We should come along.
I was going to head to the gym, mate.
Well, paintball is an awesome workout. And come on, how often do we do stuff like this?
All right, you twisted my arm. Have you asked Lauren if she wants to play?
She wouldn't be interested.
How do you know?
Because she's in a funny mood, again.
I thought you guys had a good time last night.
Yeah, we did. It was like the night before. She was all over me, and then in the morning, nothing. She couldn't get out of the place soon enough.
Don't worry about it, bro. As long as she keeps coming back for more.
I reckon you should talk to her and find out what's going on.
Spoken like a true snag.
Daniel actually cares about Lauren. You know, something's upsetting her.
Boy, she's not going to tell him anything until she's good and ready.
Oh, hey, you two. Let's save it for the paintball, huh?
Mrs. Lumsden, she's ready to go to radiology.
Come on.
Oh, look. How was last night?
Up to Berenger's usual standard? Your presence there was sorely missed.
Well, I'm sure Sarah did the PCC proud without me.
Actually, she managed to ruffle a few feathers.
Really? What happened?
She openly questioned the need for Berenger's sponsorship. Callum and Rachel had to rein her in.
Well, that must have been uncomfortable.
Very.
Luke, you're organising the paintball, right?
All things considered, I might see you at the next Beringers do.
I take it you're hoping to join the fray.
Yeah, TK as well. So I was wondering, what are the chances of Maxwell, TK and me being on the same team?
But that would leave Isaac and myself on the same team and we'd be outnumbered.
Well, not if Chris plays.
We're talking golf.
Paintball this afternoon.
Paintball?
Yeah, TK, Maxwell and me versus Luke, Isaac and you.
I've never played. It's not really my thing.
Well, you don't know if you don't give it a go. Luke will show us the ropes. Hey.
Of course.
Look, Edie versus theatre can be one of those team morale things. You can't say no.
And TK and Maxwell have agreed to this.
Yeah, we're all on. We just need you.
Pine Street, 3 o'clock. I'll give you a lift.
Okay, I'll try it. Once.
3 days.
Well, can't you just get a spare part? Okay, I'll have a think about it and call you back.
What's the verdict?
$300.
300 for what? Oh, to fix our now defunct washing machine.
We could just ditch it and hire a cheap one.
Typical children of the throwaway society.
Well, they shouldn't make it so expensive to fix things.
Sometimes being conscientious means
And
that...
sometimes you have to cut your losses. What are you doing here anyway? You don't start till 3.
I know. I'm meeting the girls from the Floral Art Club for lunch. I'm a bit early, but... Oh, is that my pay slip? I'm so glad I'm still getting one of these.
Are you going to the IV for lunch?
No. The Blue Room at the Penlington.
What? Have you seen their prices?
I know. They're terrible. But you have to treat yourself now and again, don't you?
Libby, what's the ETA on the patient satisfaction phone survey?
Tomorrow lunchtime.
William Nugent wants it by end of day.
That'll be pushing it.
That's why Gerald's going to help you.
I am?
Yeah, let me know as soon as it's done, please.
I've got some shopping to do after lunch, but after that, I can give you a hand.
Are you buying anything special?
Some shoes I've had my eye on. They're a bit pricey, but after coming that close to losing my job, I thought, what the heck?
I work harder for less money while Yvonne lunches and shops around like there's no tomorrow. How is that fair?
She's coming in early to help. What more do you want?
Well, maybe Chris and Luke got called into surgery or something.
I suggested a German to the pub.
You don't get out of it that easily, sorry, buddy. Let's get suited up and have a bit of 2 on 2.
Well, how about me and Isaac against you two?
As long as you promise not to slow me down, kid.
Well, if that's how you feel, then you can ride shotgun with me.
No, you don't. I need the young, fast fella to draw fire while I nail you suckers.
Well, look, honestly, I'm fine with Isaac.
Who invited Rambo?
Impressive gears, Luke. I feel underdressed.
One must have one's own gear to be of competition standard.
Shall we get in there?
We're just sorting out teams.
I thought that was all done.
Edie versus theatre.
Isaac, you're with us.
Oh, great. I'm fighting with Dad's army.
You never know. You might just learn something from the old guys.
Or vice versa. There's no pulling rank here.
Yeah, I'm putting you through to the wards now.
I need a change of scenery and coffee. Sugar.
A, you can't afford coffee, and B, I am stuck here at this desk. Speak of the belated devil.
What happened to coming in early?
Sorry, too many nice things, too little time.
Oh, show them the dress.
They don't have time for my skydiving.
Sure they do.
Oh, we're all eyes, right, Libby?
How did that get into a sale?
Well, it didn't exactly.
Well, it's the next rack along. It's close enough.
You certainly know how to treat yourself, Yvonne.
I'll put it in my locker and be right back.
I am going to tell her what we did for her.
And what exactly would that achieve?
Well, it would make her stop rubbing her spendthrift ways in our faces.
No, she'd be miserable. She'd go from indispensable worker to charity case in one swift bubble burst.
Fine. But I want it noted that anonymous good deeds are overrated.
Watch where you're pointing that thing, will you?
Oh, relax, mate. I'm in control.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Just be a bit more careful, hey, Isaac?
What, you mean like this?
Ah!
Oi, stop it, you two.
You heard the man!
Loving the departmental camaraderie, Chris.
Just warming ourselves up for you, Maxwell. You two, play nice.
We're fine, aren't we, Luke, mate?
Do you want to talk about last night?
Nope. I want to step down as HOD.
There's no need for that. I'll concede that Rachel went a little overboard.
It's not about Rachel. The fact is that I'm not cut out for pandering to drug companies.
And who's going to keep Berenger's sticky little fingers out of our business?
But I thought you agreed with Rachel that I was wrong to criticise their tactics.
It's just politics. In public, you tell the sponsor what they want to hear. In private...
Why should we even have to play this game?
Because, like it or not, Sarah, companies like Berenger's are a necessary evil. They help me keep the PCC up and running, but more than that, I need someone to manage the PCC who cares enough to keep it honest. I know you are that person. That's why I do not want you to step down.
The name instant coffee is really very misleading. They should call it vaguely coffee-flavoured muck.
Well, at least we get to finish our work in the fresh air.
You're saying it's the little things, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Speaking of which, how about I cook us a quick and cheap dinner tonight? We've got tomato and feta in the fridge and pasta in the cupboard.
You can use those frozen boysenberries to make us a dessert.
Nah, now you're talking. It's nice to have you back on. I don't believe it, on top of everything else we've got to deal with.
That's all right. We'll just get the spare in the bag.
No, that is the spare.
And you didn't think to fix it?
I've been busy.
Great. Well, we're carpooling, so it looks like we're in this together.
I'm sure we can find someone to help us take 2 flat tires to the garage.
Yes, it's just a question of what we're going to go without so we can pay for it.
They've dug in and I think they're waiting for us to make the first move.
I reckon we just rush them. We spread out, use the trees as cover, and just hit them hard.
Well, that'll be like shooting fish in a barrel full of...
No. Rambo had this fancy gun taken away by the supervisor, remember?
Well, I still don't rate our chances.
Well, have you got a better idea?
Yeah, we flanked them, slow and quiet. Daniel and I take the right, you left.
Yeah, it's not like they won't see that coming.
Well, it's more likely to work than your kamikaze routine.
Look, I think TK's got the right idea. You guys sneak up on their right flank and blast them. Hey, you don't need to hit them, just keep their heads down so I can get on the left and take their flag.
Sounds like a plan.
In theory. Well, after you, Captain Samuels.
Huh. All done, and with time to spare. Libby Jeffries, we are the dream team.
We're certainly worth more than we're being paid.
Still, poverty makes you nothing if not resourceful. That call I took before was Gareth from Orthopedics.
Yeah.
I know, but he likes you and he has a ute. So he will be dropping the tyres off at the garage and then he will drop us home. We might have to invite him in, but it's a
actually,
small
we're
price
busy after work. We're having an early dinner with Mum.
When did this happen?
When you took the call.
I turned my back for 1 second.
Well, she wants to celebrate our win against management. All for one, rah-rah.
Well, you could have come up with some excuse.
We need to keep up appearances so she doesn't get suspicious.
It will be pretty obvious when we order garlic bread and water.
Well, we can push it to an entree and a juice. Maybe she'll even shout us.
Here's hoping. I'll put Gareth off until tomorrow.
Climb a tree, get shot up a tree. Is that what the supervisor said? It was written on the wall of the shed. So when you finish the monkey routine, maybe you can get back down here and help me defend this flag. Yeah, let me have a look around first. Where's Rambo got to? No idea. That camo gear of his works really well. Luke! Shut up, you'll give away our position.
Whatever. They're probably down the other end of the field doing the same thing we are, sitting on their butts doing nothing. I guess not then.
TK and Maxwell. They're trying to flank us. Go! Where are they? About 60 meters out. Luke and I will pin them down. You go out wide and take them by surprise.
Smart thinking.
Good luck out there.
Who needs luck when Rambo and General Warner have my back?
The oysters look good.
Mistake, man, meat.
Oh, so you are.
So when did prices here go rocketing up?
Well, this is nothing. You should try the blue route.
Oh, why? What if I could?
Sorry?
I might have an entree and some juice.
Yeah, me too.
Are you two on a diet or something?
No,
Yeah, we
can
are.
stay.
Which is it then?
Both. We're on a grazing diet. Lots of little meals instead of 3 big heavy ones.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. We three have got something to celebrate.
Me too. I was thinking there goes our big holiday.
Still Peru, is it?
Yes, but not until the end of the year, at least.
But I was thinking we could grab a cheap flight over to the Gold Coast, midwinter sometime.
That sounds good.
Ooh, for those who can afford it.
That's right. There are some bargains this year.
We'll keep an eye out, eh? Sorry, Judy calls.
I'll order something for you to take away and bring it back to work.
Cool. So,
Off you go. We'll sort the bill.
Yvonne, I don't mean to be a Scrooge, but why am I paying for your boyfriend's meal?
You're not. I'll sort it.
Gerald's on a very tight budget at the moment.
But it doesn't hurt to give the moths in your wallet a bit of air now and then.
You have no idea how generous I've been.
So oysters for you, was it?
Now, I thought I might start with the soup.
Slow and quiet. Whose dumb idea was this?
Well, then charge them like you wanted to in the first place.
Yeah? You got us into this, you go first.
Be your human shield, forget it.
Is that our iron team, buddy?
You two chill. Just cover me, okay?
What's he doing?
He's going for the flag, cover him.
The buttonator's got your flag in sight, boys!
You're locked up in that one!
Where's the kid?
I'll find him.
Those clinic attendance records that you wanted.
Thanks.
So, how was the Berringers do? Feeling suitably pampered?
I didn't have the best time last night, as I'm sure you've already heard.
Oh, well, Luke Derville might have mentioned something.
And I suppose you think I'd be wise to let you handle the corporates from now on.
I think that as a team, it's important that you and I play to our strengths. Don't you agree?
Your strength being that you can smile sweetly and drink champagne while the Beringer reps pressure you into being a drug pusher, right?
I only dispense what I think is necessary.
And I have worked extremely hard to foster a positive relationship with our sponsor.
So positive, they think we're a bunch of patsies.
That is not fair.
I will be handling Beringer Pharmaceuticals from now on. They need to be reminded that our patients' well-being comes first.
And if we could just get some tap water for the table, thanks.
I am embarrassed to admit that I have left my wallet in Ben's car.
I don't know if we're going to be able to cover it, Mum.
I'll pay you back tomorrow, promise.
Today is the problem, Yvonne. We're not made of money.
It's okay. I'll just use my credit card.
You can't. It's maxed out. So's mine.
I know you have a tendency to fritter away your money, Libby, but this is ridiculous. You're on a good income.
Things come up.
Like what? Shoes, and more shoes?
Like broken washing machines and flat tyres. My car's stuck in the car park and we have to walk home tonight.
I can't see why. Your father taught all three of you how to change a tyre before he'd even let you behind the wheel.
And that would be great if my spare wasn't flat too.
Where on earth is your head these days, Libby Jeffries? If you think you're coming to me for a loan to bail you out, you can think again.
Look, maybe we should just cancel the dinner.
Oh, we'll have to. I need to talk to you about managing your money. Not to mention your lifestyle. I don't know how you've managed to get yourself into this mess.
Well, I'll tell you how, shall I?
No, Libby,
Rachel
don't.
was going to sack you and we stopped her.
I know that, well, we said...
No, we stopped her. Gerald and me. By taking a savage pay cut. Both of us. And just to save your job. And that is why we're in this horrible mess.
I propose that one of us breaks cover to act as a decoy. Daniel will reveal himself to shoot them, giving two of us the opportunity to eliminate him.
Bag's not be the fool guy.
Well, I shall be the sacrificial lamb then.
Good call.
Considering how many bullets TK and Maxwell were spraying around, I'm really surprised you didn't get a hit. You were pretty close to them.
Luke and I were too quick on the draw.
I'll go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tag! Excellent shot, Daniel.
Damn it, the kid's good. You cover me while I outflank him.
Technically, I'm on my own on this one.
What they don't know won't hurt us. So cover me.
Give yourself up. I'll deal with Daniel.
Oh, always a stickler for procedure, eh?
Just playing by the rules.
Well, I'm playing to win, Granny Warner.
You have already lost. So give yourself up.
Or what? You'll shoot me? As if...
A cult comes under scrutiny following a murder among its members in The Mentalist tonight at 25 to 11. Next, though, Emma is on a mission to find a decoy in Shortland Street after the break.